All right, let's talk about something that's literally changing the world as we speak, artificial intelligence. Every couple of decades, a new technology shows up and just shakes everything up. Today, that technology is AI. And the simple truth is, the people who learn to ride this wave, who master these new tools, they're going to have a massive advantage. So let's make sure you're one of them.
This is the big question, right? It always comes up. Every single time there's a huge technological shift, a wave of panic follows. People start worrying, will my job disappear? Are humans about to become obsolete? But is that what actually happens? Let's take a quick look back in time.
Okay, check this out. Back in the 1960s, the calculator shows up. And believe it or not, people were terrified that accountants and bookkeepers would all be out of a job. But what really happened? Well, they just learned to use calculators and became way more efficient. Then fast forward to the 90s, the personal computer arrives. The panic was even bigger this time. All the clerical jobs are going to vanish. But instead, the PC created a whole new industry, the IT sector, which, as you know, is now a massive employer all over the world, especially in India. And then came the 2000s, and the internet went mainstream. Same story, same fears. Libraries will shut down, teachers will be replaced. But what did we get? Countless new opportunities and entirely new ways to learn. Every single time, we adapt. We're a pretty resilient bunch.
And that brings us right back to today, an explosion of AI. The headlines are back, and the fears sound exactly the same. But having seen this pattern play out over and over, you've got to ask, is this just history repeating itself? Is AI really going to take all the jobs, or is it going to create new ones and unlock possibilities that we can't even dream of yet?
The truth is, AI isn't some science fiction concept from the future. It's already here. It's already woven into pretty much everything around us, from manufacturing and finance to healthcare and, yes, even education. So the real question isn't if it's going to impact our lives. It already is. The question is, how do we start working with it? Now, this is where things get really interesting, especially for students from India. According to experts like Professor Parth, there's a unique advantage here. And why is that? It's because of the incredibly competitive system that you grow up in. I mean, think about it. That environment, it builds this incredible resilience. It builds that Jugaad mindset, that natural knack for finding clever solutions and fighting for your spot. It's what has made Indian students and professionals so sought after all over the world. You're just used to tackling challenges. You're used to adapting. And that makes you a natural at figuring out a new frontier like AI.
Okay, so keeping that advantage in mind, let's get super practical. How can you, right now as a student, start using this revolution to get ahead? I'm going to walk you through 5 incredibly powerful AI tools that can absolutely transform how you study and give you a serious edge in your exams.
Let's keep things off with the big one, the one you've probably all heard of, ChatGPT. But if you're just thinking of it as some simple chatbot, you're missing the big picture. It's time to see it for what it really is, your own personal, conversational study partner.
So what can you actually do with it? Well, imagine you're completely stuck on a physics problem at 2 a.m. You can just snap a picture of it and upload it. And ChatGPT won't just give you the answer. That's the boring part. It'll give you a step-by-step breakdown of how to solve it. You can ask it, wait, why did you use that specific formula? Or even, hey, can you explain the law of gravitation to me like I'm 10 years old? It's literally like having a personal tutor on call 24/7. And if you're wondering just how powerful these things are, get this. When they tested it on the notoriously difficult JEE Advanced exam paper, ChatGPT's score was equivalent to an all-India rank of 4. And its competitor, Google Gemini, scored even higher than the student who actually got rank 1. That just shows you the insane level of complexity these models can handle. All right, tool number 2 is a total game changer from Google called NotebookLM. Now, while ChatGPT knows about everything on the internet, NotebookLM works in a totally different way. It creates a private, personal AI that knows only about the stuff you give it. And that right there is its superpower. You can upload your class notes, your textbook PDFs, links to lectures, whatever you want. And then, when you ask it questions, it only uses your materials to come up with the answer. You can literally tell it, generate a 10-question quiz based on the chapter I just uploaded, or summarize this 50-page PDF into 5 key bullet points. It can even turn your text notes into a conversational audiobook you can listen to. It's like building your own focused expert AI tutor. We've all been there, right? You spend hours and hours watching educational videos on YouTube, but sometimes you click on a long lecture and you're not even sure if it's going to cover what you need to know. Well, that's where NoteGPT comes in. It's a little tool designed to do one thing:
save you a ton of time. It's super simple. You just paste a YouTube link into it, and boom, it instantly pulls the entire transcript and gives you a quick, concise summary of the whole thing. In just a few seconds, you can see all the key topics covered and decide if that 2-hour video is actually worth your time. It's an amazing way to vet content and focus only on what's important for your exams.
Okay, this next one is for all the visual learners out there. It's called Napkin AI, and it's designed to turn complex, dense text into clear, simple visual maps. Because let's be honest, sometimes just reading lines and lines of text doesn't work. We need to see how things connect.
I mean, just imagine this. You feed it a really dense chapter on set theory from your math textbook, and instead of getting back a wall of text, you get this clean branching diagram that shows you exactly how all the concepts like roster form and set builder form are all connected to each other.
You can use it to do things like create an automatic formula sheet for physics, visually laying out all the equations for projectile motion, or, like you see here, you could map out complex chemical reactions into a simple flowchart. It just makes revision so much faster and helps those really tough concepts finally stick in your brain.
And for our final tool, we're targeting one of the most effective study techniques of all time, active recall. You know, using flashcards. The only problem? Making good flashcards can take forever. Well, Anki-Dex is a tool that automates that entire process for you.
Seriously, you just paste in a chunk of your notes, and it automatically generates a whole deck of flashcards from it. This instantly turns your passive reading into an active, interactive quiz. It makes proven methods like spaced repetition incredibly easy to do. It's honestly one of the best ways to boost your long-term memory, but without all that boring manual work.
So there you have it, 5 incredible tools. But here's the thing, knowing that they exist isn't enough. The real magic, the real advantage, comes from actually using them. So the only question left is, how do you even start?
Don't get overwhelmed by all the options. Just follow this super simple plan. Step 1, this week pick just one of these tools, maybe Notebook LM. Step 2, upload just one chapter from your notes. That's it. Step 3, ask it 3 simple questions about that chapter. And step 4, just see what happens. The goal here is just to start playing around and see for yourself how this can completely change the way you study.
Look, the technology is here, it's accessible, and it is unbelievably powerful. It is ready to help you learn faster, understand things on a deeper level, and achieve that success you are working so incredibly hard for. The only question left is, are you ready to use it?